recipe we're going to be trying for you. But I wanted to get back to someone about yesterday's question. So yesterday we had a question about the cheese knife. Do you remember the question, guys? What was the question?
Why is there holes in it and why is there pointy tips?
Yeah, why are there holes in the cheese knife? Now, do you remember the answer?
So the cheese doesn't stick to the knife.
As you're going through, you're going to get a much better cut with the Tupperware cheese knife. So if you don't have a Tupperware cheese knife right now,
Get one.
right, I recommend you reach out to your consultant and get one now, because you do get such a great cut with this. And
I'm watching you. You get one.
and as Carson mentioned, little points on the end, they poke into your cheese and make it so much easier to have cheese with all that wine we're having right now.
You know, you go like this. Would you like some cheese with your wine?
As a matter of fact, I would. All right, and also this nice case for the knife block here. That's a great thing too. But today, let's get to today's recipe. Ready for today?
Yeah.
Right. All right, so today we're making a recipe. What are we making?
Chicken
Ranch.
tacos.
This is a Puts family first. So if you're watching this on replay,
It worked.
It worked. It worked.
But if you aren't watching on replay, if you're watching live, it will work.
It will work. If you're watching it on replay, put hashtag replay in the comments. And if you're watching this live, let us know where you're watching from. And even if you're watching on replay, where are you watching from? Because we want to know who is enjoying watching our recipes, right guys?
Yeah.
Awesome. And just a reminder that right after the live is done, we flip the cameras around and we answer your questions, and we enjoyed that time with everyone too. All right, now, it's not Taco Tuesday, but it's Chicken Ranch Taco Wednesday.
That doesn't work as good.
It doesn't work as
But
good.
it'll taste as good.
That's right. So we're using the pressure cooker again today for today's meal because this is the easiest way to have quick and healthy meals. And even though we're at home right now, we're still enjoying quick and easy, healthy meals. And it's actually getting us practicing some meals that we're going to try afterwards once our schedules fill up again with things like
Hockey in school.
and
Dance.
yeah. Okay,
So
so this
dance is still in our schedule though.
it is. So this recipe is super easy. It starts with chicken, and this is just chicken breast that I pre-cut, and I pre-cut it just to prepare for right now. And it's 2 chicken breasts. So Carson, do you mind putting that to the side? And so that just goes right in the base of your pressure cooker. Now, the next thing is the next ingredient, and I'm going to turn it over to Caitlin, who's going to add our next ingredient here.
Okay. So we're gonna be adding chicken broth. And I'm just gonna
Use the Tupperware can.
and I'm gonna open the legs. I'm gonna put it on. And you know it's on if you can do this.
We can lift it up.
Yeah. And then you're gonna turn it until you can feel a click. Sometimes you can hear it, but you'll feel it. You'll feel it start to go like way easier. There, I'm just gonna. I don't think that was. Oh.
It worked.
Yeah.
And this one actually, because it's Campbell's,
Whoa.
the glue, I don't know if you guys saw that, but the glue is a lot thicker with Campbell's, so it actually, I saw the glue as it came
Yeah,
up.
I saw it too.
Awesome.
It smells good.
It does smell good. So now if you don't have a can of chicken broth, your Tetra Pak will work, those little OXO cubes, or maybe you have homemade chicken broth, whatever kind will work great. Now with the chicken broth, we're gonna be adding it to a couple of other ingredients, but we're gonna mix it up with the powder in this. Now what is this known as, you guys?
Like the shake shaker.
The shaker. It's called the quick shake container. A lot of people think of this as the gravy shaker because it gets the lump out of your gravy. We use it for, what other things do we use it for?
Eggs.
Oh yeah, eggs.
Scrambled eggs.
Scrambled eggs. Iced tea.
Yeah.
Chocolate milk. Oh my goodness, so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets a lot. You don't like chocolate milk as much as Carson, but it gets the lumps out of chocolate milk. It also works great for your puddings.
Yep.
And anytime you have,
Why would chocolate milk be lumpy?
if you, this is old school. How many of you remember powdered chocolate going into your milk to make it into chocolate milk?
Like
Who
hot
doesn't know
chocolate?
that? No, this is, yeah, anyway, quick, right? That's what we call it. Okay, so here we go. So this has measurements on the side, which is helpful, but Carson, add that to here. And, okay.
Okay, so I showed you. I'm just gonna. Okay, so I showed you our scissors yesterday, but I'm gonna be using them again today. If you want to know more about the scissors, you can go to the other video, to the video we did yesterday.
Okay, so what did you add there?
So I added salad
It's the
dressing.
ranch flavor in here.
Oh.
Okay, and Carson, why don't you cut this one? So this one came out of this old El Paso box. You can obviously get, you know, an individual package of taco seasoning, but this one came right out of the old El Paso box as a set because we had this in our kitchen. And what we're trying to do right now is use up some of the food we've had in our kitchen. So now this little thing goes right on top. We're just gonna twist this on and we're into place. And then we'll just, here, and Carson, you can give this a few shakes here. So I've actually had people put whipping cream in here, hand it around to a group of children, and by the time it gets to the end, depending on how many kids there are, you can actually make butter. So it's kind of neat.
Butter?
Yeah.
Whipped cream.
Yeah, we'll have to try that sometime. Okay, so we're gonna put that in. We'll put that in here. Okay, just pour it right in. And that's all we
That
need
looks
in here,
good.
doesn't it? That's all that's gonna go in here. So I'll show you guys what this looks like right now. So all it looks like is the chicken with the liquid. And this is gonna go into the microwave. While I'm doing this, you can get the lettuce ready. Well, this is gonna go into the microwave for 17 to 22 minutes. Now remember that every microwave is different. So you really do need to test this out. So we're gonna try it for 17 minutes in our microwave and see if it's ready. And the other thing that's different is the chicken breast size could be different too because you don't really know how much is in there. So this is gonna go into the microwave for just 17 to 22 minutes and then it sits for about 10 minutes before it's ready. Okay, so let us know what you're doing here, Caitlin.
Okay, so I'm going to be, wait, what's it called?
Well, here's the thing. We can't have tacos without the toppings, like without all the,
Yeah.
the mixing. So let's see what we're gonna do first. So wait a minute, let's show what's in here.
We have lettuce in our thing.
Yeah.
Sorry, there's lots of fumes in the air. And so we have lettuce in our salad spinner.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to be dumping some water in it.
So we'll move this part over so you can get the water right here. Woo! Well, this was
You do it slower, Caitlin.
this was not intended for video.
You do it slower.
Well,
Sorry, I'm aggressive when it comes to
okay, but
dumping
you know what's
water.
great, Carson? What did we just put behind us? We put some towels, some Tupperware
Yes.
towels, and they're really absorbent. One of the things I love about our Tupperware towels, you guys, is that you can, sometimes I use like a cotton tea towel, and I probably need about 5 cotton tea towels to 1 Tupperware towel. So it really does save you time in the kitchen. Thank you, Carson, for that. Let's give a thumbs up to Carson for
We
helping us
also
with that.
clean very easily, I find. Whenever we get stains on them, because the white one I thought we would like, it would be red. But it's not, so.
Okay, so right here we have the lettuce that normally that would be drained, but we're gonna show you this Tupperware salad spinner.
Okay, so I have it here and I'm just going to spin it. And I think you can spin it either way, right?
That's right. This is an example of something that goes both ways.
That's spinning really fast.
Yeah, it goes super fast.
And then when you stop, it just keeps going.
Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure that's enough.
It probably is enough. Now, out of curiosity, Caitlin, I'm really curious how this is gonna work. There is, okay. So now, just set this on here, just hold that please for a second. So this is the gravy shaker that a lot of people remember. This is the style from before that has the traditional Tupperware seal. Also has measurements on the side, but I want you guys to take a look at this. Look at how much water would have been in our salad, would have been in our toppings had we not used the Tupperware salad spinner.
Yeah.
So if you're ever wondering why at the
They're
bottom
pretty
of your
dry.
salad you have a lot of extra liquid, it's because you don't have a Tupperware salad spinner. So this is a must have. Okay, the other thing that we've used our salad spinner before is at Halloween time when there's been the pumpkin seeds.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we put pumpkin
Like, where are you
seeds.
going with this?
We put pumpkin seeds in here and they spin them dry, and honestly, it only takes about 10 minutes in the oven for them to cook. Like they cook in no time at all. Actually, I prefer to cook them in the micro grill. Okay, so this is the Quick Chef. So the Quick Chef is an exclusive piece of Tupperware. And we have romaine lettuce. This might be a little too much for the Quick Chef, so let's just leave it out for now because I don't want to fill it too full. So this Quick Chef is an exclusive piece of Tupperware. I used to do this often when I was doing lettuce for topping for salads or for, here, I'll show you how this works, Caitlin. So it's better if you're on this height probably isn't the right height for you. This is just how it works.
You're gonna punch me.
What I love about the quick, okay, you guys, look at how perfect this is. You all
That
gonna
was
show up
like
the camera.
I'm gonna go
2
shower.
seconds.
That was, yeah, like 2 seconds. So what's great about this?
The beautiful.
What's great about this is that this is perfect for your salads and things like that. So the difference between the Quick Chef is I can kind of control the consistency because if I stop turning, then it stops cutting. And the other thing is there's only a blade on one side. So let's say I wanted to add a dressing to this, but I was happy with the consistency. I simply turn it the opposite way. It won't cut anymore, but it will stir up your ingredients. So that's super cool. Okay, so this is Papa Bear, and we're gonna use Mama Bear now. And this is for the peppers, okay? So I'll just move a couple things to the side. So Carson, take it away. Now again, the countertop is a little bit slippery because it's wet right now.
Yeah.
And again, this is the perfect height for me because size does matter, you guys. And so I can easily pull this at this height. But Carson being a little shorter, maybe could use the kitchen table or something like that and it would have been easier. Oh, this is the perfect consistency. Carson, do you want to take that to the camera? Perfect. These 2 items can go behind us. And I want to show you guys.
That's the peppers.
That is the peppers, yes. Okay, so let's leave the peppers here and bring back the lettuce for a second. Now, what I love is this Tupperware knife. Now, when I first got this Tupperware knife, I thought, what am I going to use it for? But this is probably the most used knife in the kitchen because it's great for things like tomatoes. Well, no, because I cut it for you. But all you do is go like simply back and forth like this with this knife, and look at what a nice cut you can get from this.
Effortlessly.
Yeah, effortlessly. And it just works perfectly. Hopefully Kelsey's not watching with the way she cuts her knife cuts. But and then I just go like this. And like this is gonna be perfect for our tacos. I'm actually super excited to try this recipe. And this is a really ripe tomato.
I'm not a huge fan of chicken.
No?
No.
Well, let's ask everyone, would you prefer chicken or ground beef tacos? Because we do have,
Yeah.
we have a little bit of cheesy beefy nacho dip left. That would be really good too. Okay, so Carson, can you get the serving center? Because I want to show everyone. A lot of people think of the serving center for their fruits and veggies, for their veggie tray, for their fruit tray. I love it for pickles and cheese, right? Or the health food bar. But today,
Health food.
well, health food bar is your veggie tray. But you can also use this for ice cream toppings or for Legos. Or, you know, there's lots of different things you can use it for.
You know, our grandma Linda had one of these, and she put her Lego stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was a Tupperware one. I'm
It's
pretty sure it was.
Yeah. Well, the other thing that's super cool is that the dip container that sits in the middle. So I took this one out because it's a different color. It's shallower, but there's also a full-size one as well. It sits in the middle. So if you want to have the dip container out to refill it, or because it gets gunky or something, and then you could put it back in. But also,
It could just go in.
it also, if you put the bigger size, well, let's see if it'll work with the smaller size. Oh yeah, you could spin it like that on top of the dip container, so that's super cool. And then the other thing is this can sit here. You can actually, in the summertime when we're out on our deck, we could put ice in here,
Oh,
and this will keep your veggies cool.
That's smart.
Yeah. Okay,
Don't
so
do these things.
what's that?
Don't do this stuff.
We should.
Yeah,
We
we should.
should. Okay.
Smart.
Okay, so let's start filling our taco bar here. So I'm gonna put the tomatoes in one. And Carson and Caitlin, you guys can fill yours. Okay. Let's see. So that's tomatoes.
We're going to be using our spatulas for the 3rd time in a row.
Because they're super handy of getting things out with things.
Mom!
Oh, that's okay. What I love about the spatula is it has a round side on one side, square on the other, and it actually comes apart. So you can use this as a spreader if you're putting mayo on your sandwich, or if you are decorating a cake or putting butter, or this cuts your Rice Krispie cake really well.
I'm
too.
not being very clean.
Okay, that's okay. So here we go. Now, I really like the way this is turning out. These look like perfectly cut things. Okay, now the next thing we're gonna add, Carson, can you get the cheese, please? So the cheese we actually grated yesterday, and we grated some with the cheese grater and some with the grate and measure. So we'll put that in here too.
And we kept it in a fridge smart, and it's still really good. So.
Yeah.
In the Fridge Smart, the setting was closed, so that's good. Okay, so what's great about this, you guys, like, look at, I got everything out of here. This is awesome. Okay,
And if you want to see the, wait, what's it called? Oh my gosh.
the face to fly.
Oh yeah. No, the Grater Master in action. When you go to the last video, wherever. Yeah, wherever I can't talk.
Okay, so the other thing is, inside here is the sauce. So Carson, I'm gonna get you to open this up, and we'll put the sauce in the middle.
Cheese in.
You wanna try the cheese? So I've never tried this before, but I thought,
I'm
why
gonna
not?
use the scissors.
Good idea.
They're handy dandy.
Okay.
There's just some milk, tomato, milk, pepper.
Okay, so we're getting the cheese out of there. It might be easier with our fingers, we'll see. But, oh, this is going good. So then the last spot is going to be for our chicken. So once that comes out of the microwave, we'll add the chicken there, and you guys can see how this is all gonna work. This would be great too for your ground beef as well. I think that would go really well. Okay, so we're doing awesome here.
I'm spilling cheese now.
That's okay. That's okay. That means a bonus for the cooks. Okay, so that's good.
Also, if you don't use your fingers to get out the cheese, then the cheese will last longer.
That's true. Okay, so we have the chicken, we have the serving center. Now, what about our tacos? Okay, so a couple different things with the tacos. First of all, we like to have our tacos heated up. So this is how we heat up. Oh, can you get the other tacos out of there? Because we like to have options. So our tacos are gonna get heated up in the oven.
I need those scissors, Carson.
Oh, here. Just for a couple of minutes. So I'm just gonna get it quite open. And I like these tacos. They're my favorite because they sit easily on when you're trying to fill them. If you can get the squarish bottom, yeah. But anyway, so they just go in the Ultra Pro, and they'll just go in the oven for a couple minutes to heat up a little bit. They taste better somehow that way, don't they?
Because they get a better crunch.
They do.
Okay.
And then the other option is these tortillas, and what we'll do is we can put the hard shells on this side,
Just like,
and then it'll make it a really nice display. So after they come out of the oven, they'll be like this, and we're set to have friends over for Taco Tuesday.
yeah. You guys, are we done?
We are done. So we want to know what's cooking in your house, and when you decide to make this recipe, so what we made today, guys, is what?
Ranch tacos.
Ranch chicken tacos.
ranch tacos.
Chicken ranch tacos. So when you make this recipe, we want to see your picture. We want you to post a picture making the recipe and let us know so that we know what's cooking in your kitchen.
When you share this video, you need to take a picture.
Absolutely.
Let's take a picture right now.
Oh, right. Let's take a picture.
Take a screenshot. This is your chance. Okay.
Thanks, you guys, for watching. And tomorrow we're going to see you back here for a dessert.
And go to our next live to ask us questions.